nightmares. Look, it's messing all around us.
There is seemingly a
What?
hut.
A little hut. This is leading me to that. I don't know what's going on. We can't. Bar breathing.
I will grant one of you a wish.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
Love you.
Can you bring people back from the dead?
Arrow, what did you look like pre-death?
Do I know you?
I thought so.
Do you know where we are?
You're dead.
No, that makes no sense. Have you seen my friends? I think I've lost them.
I'm your friend. Horatio Bublé. We're your friends.
I'm sorry. I don't know you. I was just with them.
They're dead. I know this might sound crazy, but
You're dead. And you were turned into a vampire. And as a vampire, you've been traveling with us. You really don't recognize me.
I'm sorry. I don't remember how I came to be here.
So what do I do? If I let you go, will I...
I found peace here. But she has not. Not yet.
I'm sorry, Arrow. I'll help you. I promise. I've got to go.
But it doesn't have to be this way. Just the voice of Ba comes through your mind, and then you find yourself snapped back into this situation.
Oh my God.
With Ba standing there, floating there in front of you, just respectfully giving you the time needed. And your sister floating beside you, completely lifeless behind the eyes, her animated body being kept around because of your magic.
I'm gonna look at Arrow for a second.
You turn back to these three who were just kind of waiting for you to take the wish. They didn't see any of that, they didn't witness any of it, you said you were going to wish for your sister and you floated off.
Oh, okay. How particular do I have to be about saying the wish? Afraid.
I am not one of those.
Okay.
You have shown yourself worthy today.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Dahlia's corpse and I'm gonna hold her hand.
Yeah.
Even though it's weird because it's not her, but sort of, I'm gonna like talk to the spirit version. Say, Dahlia, I love you so much. And thank you for spending your time with me. But I hear you and I don't want to disturb your peace anymore, so I'll let you go.
In this moment, the spirit that has been residing with you since that fateful day projects from your head and seems to turn to face you and slide backwards seamlessly into her corpse. And you see for the first time a spark of life behind her eyes. You feel her grasp your hands and she says, "Nothing will ever stop how much I love you." And she brings you into a hug. And then her body slowly turns to salt water.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Comedy show!
I'm not crying. You're
About
f***ing
comedy.
crying.
Yeah, I'm just sweating.
You're f***ing
My eyes.
crying.
They're just sweating from her face.
Where did she go?
And then I'm going to turn to Ba and say, how do I help Arrow's spirit?
Say the words, and I can do the rest.
Okay, I hope I'm not going to f*** this up.
No, I'm not gonna monkey paw a situation in this.
Okay, I wish to help Arrow.
and it shall be done. A hand comes out, and with it a vortex of water starts beneath you. It starts to swirl around you, and you feel, for the first time in a long time, you feel temperature.
Bro, you really didn't have to like
You feel
game plot twist.
you feel temperature. You feel adrenaline. You feel pressure from the water.
Did we cast breathe on
Thankfully,
you down here?
I was going to say
no.
you didn't need to breathe when you came down here.
Oh shit!
Give me an intelligence check. Like
Okay.
like this is to retcon. See if you were smart enough at the time to just be like, well, I can cast it on up to 10 people.
15, 10, 8.
What's your intelligence?
Sorry.
Everyone comes back to
Oh my
life.
God.
17.
Oh, yeah, okay.
17.
17.
We go back to that moment, and as you're casting water breathing on everybody, you're just like, I might as well. And you
And
flick,
Willy.
you flick it over to Willy as well. Thank you very much. That'll help me to maintain my boat a little bit. And he dives off to fix up the boat. We come back to this moment. She did cast water breathing on you. As the vampiric curse is lifted from you at the use of a wish from a genie, you are once again mortal. I will state, however, you lose all of your benefits of being a vampire, and you can now die. I didn't tell you this outright before because I didn't want to remove the sort of feeling of like danger in being in situations, but there were certain mechanics that would have prevented you from actually dying outright when you got dropped to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Like if you'd have died in the game, there was things that would have actually brought you back because Trakel did not give you permission to die yet.
Wow.
You are his thrall.
Arrow, you won't believe it! I used my wish to make you mortal! You're not a vampire anymore!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Beyblade! Beyblade cast water breathing! Horatio! Help! Help! Oh my god! Beyblade! Beyblade cast water breathing!
But now you can die.
Arrow looks at Sneaky. How did you do that?
I used a wish.
You chose me instead of your sister. She takes her gold back out and gives me like, here's her money back, I guess, bro.
I need all, and she counts it out. There's only 23 here. I
Sorry,
gave you
Mike,
25 gold. As you all float in this cavern, surrounded by the drip mist.
And I'm just going to say, you can call me Daffodil.
Definitely.
I like that.
It suits you so much better.
Name change on the little card.
Editors.
I suggest that time is of the essence. And then she turns and swims back into her hut, and it starts to.
Bye, Barbara.
It descends through back into the steam vent, which immediately starts to.
Can I live with you?
Don't adopt me. You're technically my grandma, so.
All right, so.
What do you do?
That was heavy few minutes.
Everybody in for a big group hug.
Yeah.
I wrote that scene when you were at the Tree of Life because if you had stepped into the Tree of Life as a portal, you could have done so there. So there was a chance that you would have. And also, I had down if at any point, Sneaky. If at any point Sneaky cried tears in front of the Tree of Life, it also would have triggered that scene. Because of things that were happening. It's literally the place where all life comes from, and there was a chance of it. And it didn't happen. I was like, I think it still might happen when they get to the person who can cast
You know,
wish.
I did think about the Tree of Life bringing Dahlia back, but then we had like big fire battles and stuff.
It was a bit
All right.
so. Yeah.
So you grab some drip mist, snap off as much as you
much
want.
as we can.
I won't have you worry about how much you're getting. You've got enough. Let's say you've got sufficient drip mist, and when it comes into contact with water, it turns into mist. And as long as the mist touches something with Ember Shard, the Ember Shard does not work for that particular spell. So you can nullify if you get in range of a zombie horde and you use the drip mist. Anything that is controlled by Ember Shard through the wick will no longer be a controlled zombie. So you start to head on back out of the pool.
So how wild would it have been if I used the wish to be like, I just want lots of money.
It would be amazing.
I'm like, yep, that's what I got planned.
Oh, money.
You swim on back out of the cave and back out to the outskirts of town, and you see at this point a crowd of water genasi folk coming towards the cave, seemingly with weapons and such in hand. They've seen the turtle, the underwater turtle, go past. And was concerned as to what's happening. Someone's just disturbing the Guardian. They're all speaking in Aquan, so if you don't speak Aquan Primordial, you won't be able to understand it. But you do. And somebody's disturbing the Guardian. They swim in their way over, and as you exit the cave, they taken aback and they say, "Steam Vent's back? What are you doing here, Steam Vent? You're not welcome here."
Huh?
What?
Steam Vent.
Steam Vent was one of their bullying nicknames for you because.
Is that a slur?
Nickname.
Oh, for me. Sorry. Yeah, right.
Is that a slur in their world?
It's a not very pleasant way of saying that this water genasi was casting fire and hurting people.
Why didn't you shut up about our friend?
Yeah, do we know?
Yeah.
See, I used to be on my own, but I'm not anymore. I've actually got friends.
Do we know?
Yeah.
I need to get some.
Get some.
You can tell hostile sort of body language from them, but you don't know what they're saying.
I'm gonna be like, got a f***ing problem?
Daggers come out.
She's scarier than she looks.
She's a butterfly knife doing it. They're ready. They've got weapons and things, tridents and spears and stuff, but they're not attacking hostilely. What are you doing back here?
I don't even want to talk to you. I want to. How dare you? Okay. None of your business, actually. What are you doing down here?
Well, then get out of here, freak.
Hey, shut your dirty mouth.
Yeah, don't.
You just assume what they said was something offensive.
Maybe I speak primordial. I think
You
I
had the opportunity
I do
on the
speak
boat.
primordial.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you do understand what
Shut
they're
your
saying.
mouth. Shut your bitch ass mouth.
I'm gonna
Doesn't that translate?
tag along, yeah.
Then translate. They said, "Get out of here, freak."
I want to use my gong, and I want to cast something that's not going to kill them, but I want to be like, you think my powers are dumb, bruh, do you?
Yeah.
Wow, look at this, and I'm going to cast. A good one.
Fireball.
A fireball, yeah. I kind of want to cast fireball. Yeah.
Yeah, you turn the gong around and hit the fire side of it. Much like with the water one, leaving droplets behind. This one leaves like tiny little embers that come off. Immediately absorb into your body and turn you into a fire elemental for the next 10 minutes. You instantly die underwater.
Pardon? Sorry?
You're a fire elemental underwater, so now you're dead.
I'm dead?
Yep. So, first character death over here.
So I've died.
No, I'm
No way!
Oh my god!
I was about to pat this entire table.
How did that happen so quick?
Whoa.
Turns yourself into a fire elemental underwater. No, you turn into a fire elemental. Instantly, the water around you is starting to bubble and steam hissing off of you. They all start to take steps back. She's getting worse, and they're getting ready for it, and then just you can cast Produce Flame, Hellish Rebuke, Burning Hands, Agnazar's Scorcher, Flaming Sphere, Fireball. You just start setting these, not at them directly, but just freaking them out,
water
around them. Say that again about me again.
Yeah.
They're freaking out. You hear a warning bell, a warning ratchet being sounded. It's they don't use bells because it doesn't travel so much, but they use like a dolphin clicking kind of thing. That's a ratchet to warning. They're starting to be like, back up. And you have sufficiently freaked them out with your fireballs and stuff. If you want to get anything from these guys, you can. If that's closure enough for you, you can start making your way back to the surface.
What do you want, Buble? Want us to kill him? Want us to step?
As soon as you set a fireball off just as a warning shot, he's like, yeah, warning shot through their eye.
They're not even worth your time.
No, I
You have a
agree.
good destiny.
Yeah, I'm confident now. Back in the day, that really would have thrown me, but now that I've got great friends and I feel powerful, more powerful than I ever have, I just want to swim away.
Nice.
Yes.
You're
We got
above
you.
that. You're above that.
You just leave them, they're not worth it, and you start to swim away. What are you guys doing? Are you heading back to the surface? Is that the plan?
I guess so.
Did we need anything else from down here? Did you want to do anything else?
On the way your parents, should you wish to find them, are off
They're south from here.
of
south
the
of
Blitzen Reef. We
Yeah.
could go on the way.
We could spy through
Blitzen
the
Reef's
window.
way to the north of here. You came down past Blitzen Reef when you saw the Storm and Barradoon's team off to that side, and then you came further south to Dragon Tooth Cliffs.
So, we
So
went
it's several
past.
days to the north.
Okay.
You could go there if you wanted to, but it is several
Go all
days
the
to the
way
north.
No, I think now that I know about Bar Breeden, I'm not so fussed on finding my parents. If I ever did want to find out, I know now I can go and ask. So it's okay.
You can always find them.
Yeah, I
There's
now
still
know.
time.
Yeah.
Apparently you're destined for great things.
Yeah,
so
apparently.
That means I'm invincible. I can't die until I've achieved great things.
Hey, thank you so much for watching our campaign. Did you know that Viva now has a website, vivaplus.tv, and there's heaps of content. We've got behind the scenes.
Plus,
Podcast videos.
plus,
We've got extra series that you may not know about yet.
plus,
Extra D&D.
plus,
Things that come out a week early.
plus.
Heaps more. So sign up, vivaplus.tv, and you'll be supporting us.
Do it. Plus, plus,
Plus. Vivaplus.tv.
In addition to.
No, it's plus.
Sorry.
So,
So do we go back?
Yeah.
do we have to go to Amon and let him know that we've done the message and that he tells us where Bonecaller is?
No.
Oh,
I mean, you could try, but he didn't. That wasn't part of his deal. His deal was, I'll tell you where Drip Mist is and how it works if you deliver a message for me. And so you've completed your deal with Amon.
So do we take the amber shards to
The
attack
drip mist to Bonecaller.
Bonecaller
I guess.
now?
You have heard from Willie that there are undead coming towards Bayview
so maybe we
because
should
they've
go
made
back
their
to
way
Bayview.
across the
We
town.
can blitz
Let's
our
go
way
back to-
through and just let mist.
We need
drop
to
all
go
the
see
dead.
Willie.
How fucking cool.
Yeah.
You could.
And maybe we'll find someone's brother along the way.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps. We will.
Let's go to the surface.
Should we get some more octopi to give to Willie when we get to the surface?
You're going to get some more octopodes.
Yeah, we're going to grab more octopus for
Yeah.
Willie.
Octopodes. Octopodes
I'm gonna
nuts.
eat an oyster.
Fancy.
You start making your way back to the surface. You are heavy with equipment. Is there anything you're going to drop, or are you going to deal with the equipment somehow, or are you just going to athletics check to try and swim against it? You can just swim to the surface with
Yeah.
your equipment, but it'll take some athletics checks to get there.
Okay.
'Cause you're
I
pretty
am
heavy.
Very bad with athletics. So.
You don't need to. You're tiny. And
I'm
I gave
good.
you for the sake of you being tiny and trying to explain that and how equipment works, I gave you a fairy bag, which is kind of like a fairy version of a bag of holding.
Sweet.
So your stuff just goes in there to explain how you can fly with a -2 strength.
Yeah.
I'm swimming with my stuff.
You're swimming, make an athletics check just to swim back to the surface.
Big numbers, big numbers.
If it's strong enough, you could even pick up other people's stuff.
11 plus 7.
So 18. 18 is enough. You managed to swim yourself back to the surface. How are you doing and how are you doing? You're going to go athletics check, see if you can get to the surface, because if you fail, you'll just have to drop some equipment.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll do that.
6 plus stuff.
You can always use your hero point token as well if you need it.
6 plus
Yeah, I was
12.
thinking that.
12?
I want to do something
12
ridiculous
is
just with my
pretty heavy.
point.
You're going to get to the surface, but you'll with a 12 you'll get to the surface without dropping anything, but you will get a point of exhaustion.
Can I drop my torch, which is 10 pounds? Does that
Drop
help?
all of your torches, yep. If you've got any rations, those tend to be pretty heavy as well. You can drop the rest of your
All right,
rations.
I'll drop my rations. We're just going to a port anyway, so 30 pounds.
All right, so if you're dropping 30 pounds, 12 is enough to get to the surface without exhaustion. How about you?
I've rolled a 3 there.
3's not great.
No.
That is, you're just not even making it. You just keep.
Good.
You're fire, and then you.
I'm water gymnastic. How is this happening?
10 minutes later, your gymnasias come back in. You've got a swim speed, which is helping for sure. In fact, with a swim speed, I'll give you advantage on the check,
Okay, thank you.
which doubled it, right? It turned from a 3 to a 6, plus your
Yeah.
athletics
0.
0. So, yeah, it's not
Has it-
doing too well for you.
Been more than 10 minutes since.
It's the fire thing. Yeah, I'll say so. Why?
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, you can do that. Bardic Inspiration. Add your Bardic
Bless you.
Inspiration. Use the Bardic Inspiration
D8.
again.
Do another one.
D8.
Yeah. 6 plus 8,
Yeah.
14. 14
yeah.
plus nothing. 14's enough. You managed to make it to the surface without having to loose any of your
I
items.
think I've lost my touch a bit there, haven't I? Ooh, too much time on land.
Okay, so you make it back to the shore.
Whoa.
Let me get rid of all this stuff. Sorry, I've got so much stuff behind here.
Goodbye, Hidden Temple.
Give me 1 sec. Sorry.
I was just saying goodbye, Hidden Temple.
Goodbye, temple.
So
Pretty cool stuff, huh?
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Very cool.
Is this your stuff?
No, I borrowed all of this from a YouTube channel called Cutting Words. You should check them out.
Cutting
Thank you,
Words.
Brad from Cutting Words, for lending me your stuff.
Thanks for the temple.
All right, so you make your way back to the surface. It is, I'll say, tell you what, just backtrack just a little bit. I'm going to say that you, after you got me saying it now. After Barbara Eden grants you your wishes and you get the drip mist and stuff, that would have been late into the evening at that point. You probably would have all been exhausted. So you can have a long rest before going back to the surface the next morning.
Rest.
So the next morning, still well within your 24 hours of water breathing, you long rested, then you encountered your buddies, or vice versa. At some point, Drew, down under the water, so that I can keep a track of where time is. You make your way back to the surface the next morning. You swim to shore and get out onto the pier, where you meet with Willie, who still has your boat in tow.
Willie, we paid you for 7 days, but it took 24 hours.
Yeah, that was. He's not up from underwater. Old man, yes. It took a very long, very short amount of time. You're very snappy. I'll
And we
absolutely.
brought you more octopuses.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You remembered it was my birthday yesterday. Oh, yeah, thank you. I love this. And then you try and give him one, and it's like, you've already given him 2 gifts
Yeah, I
this
was
week.
gonna
And you're like,
say.
God damn it.
Darn it.
Actually, I think, don't come at me, Stardew Valley people, I think if it's their birthday first, it doesn't count, so you can give them 3 gifts that week.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that is true.
He is handing you out your 6 gold back, and then he looks past you and, no, ring the alarms! And as he shouts out to the town to ring the alarms, something is coming. You think, oh God, undead. And then you turn around to see where his eye line is. It's actually out off the shore. As you see,
Pirates!
approaching Bayview.
Oh my God, this is so cool.
Wow, what a cool
Wow. Their
ship.
ship is so much bigger than ours.
Wow.
A pirate ship. Something fell off as I pulled it
I
up.
think one of
Where
the
did it
people
go?
did.
It's the
Yeah, it felt like
tide's
it. It went over
terror.
the tide. It is indeed. As you recognise the flag, it is a Jolly
Yeah.
Roger with a huge iron band around where the neck would be on a skull, and you recognise it as the Tide's Terror.
Oh no, this is my
A
ship,
terrible
guys.
time for you to be a human again,
A
Arrow. I must say.
terrible
Up
time
on
for
the
this to
other,
have happened.
thingy above that. So you thought you were going to be a week, but you've only paid. You paid for a week and you've been gone a day.
Yeah.
What is this?
Money back. Thank you,
Oh,
mister.
refund. Yes, of course. About that.
Refund. What are you looking at?
No.
No! What do you think the odds are that that pirate ship isn't the pirate ship that I know?
I think it might be.
Roll a d20.
Damn it! Don't you ever think that maybe I should have just stayed a vampire? God, we're in a perilous situation and I'm a human being. What is life? Now
That is life.
That is life?
That is life. You are constantly in a perilous situation and you're a human being.
Why does anyone choose to do that?
As the Tide's Terror is coming into shore, you know that they are coming in to ransack and raid as they do, and you also know that they are coming to this port particularly because of his warning in your previous dream. He said
gonna
this
need
is a
that
little
money
bit light. He said this is a little bit light, and if you don't pay up, he knows where to collect his debt
Let's
elsewhere.
kill him.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So, as it is coming in, you have some time to prepare.
I go into
They're
the
on their way.
avatar
What do you do?
state and I
Easy, yeah. All right.
hero point.
Hero point avatar state.
Guys. I
He's
need
the
to
elemental
bring it to you,
bender class from
Oh, yeah,
Ryoko's Guide
Ryoko's
to the
Guide.
Yokai Realms.
but That's so fun. Would recommend. Guys, this is the Tide's Terror. Formidable group of pirates. I know them very well. Cutthroats. They will leave no one alive. So,
Oh my god.
what do we do, guys?
I think.
You tell them all this information. Information dump. Now it's on you. You guys to decide what to do.
Oh God, I think they're coming for money. I haven't paid what I owe.
Do you want to set one of my arrows on fire and I'll shoot it at a sail?
Oh yeah, fun. We do that.
I also think that you can create some waves and like stink the ship, something from coming.
nice. Okay. Yeah. All right.
We are not gonna let pirates terrorize you anymore.
Don't worry, Willie. We'll protect you.
Yeah.
Do we warn
And your
the
sun drop valley.
residents, or
Yeah,
they're all
Willie's
ring
legged
the
it across
bell.
the,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pier,
just
being
ring
like,
the
ring the bells, ring the bells.
Great,
Willie's
great.
going to
Go,
go
Willie,
tell
go.
people.
I cast guidance on Willie. I don't have guidance, but I cast it on
Willie
Willie.
just shout, guidance.
Guidance, Willie, guidance! Run, boy!
I don't know. I really don't like this mad dog.
He is.
You doing the arrow, flaming arrow thing? Is
I
that
would
the
love
idea?
to if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it.
It's gonna get, they're gonna get closer and closer as you're taking the time to cast fire spells on the arrow. Make sure that it doesn't actually burn through the arrow before it does it. Get the aerodynamics right, and then make an attack roll. Very low DC to hit a sail of this big.
13, 13,
Easily
sorry.
enough done. Roll me a percentile die. In fact, I'll just make it a 20% chance on this first one. So just roll a d20 and get a 20, 19, 18, 17.
20, 19, 18, or 17. 18.
18. It catches a light. The arrow does not just pass straight through it. It sticks into it enough that it actually stays and catches.
Nice.
This first sail takes up. There's still more sails, and the momentum of the ship is definitely coming in as well. But now it is going to occupy some of the crew that, if they care about keeping the ship, they're going to have to do something about it. What are the
Can
rest
I
of you doing?
shape water?
All right.
I'm going to fire the tide like that way, so it sort of just at least pushes it back a bit.
Now, shape water is the cantrip one. Is that right?
Yeah.
I might not be powerful enough if it's a cantrip.
It's a transmutation cantrip.
Yeah, control water is the powerful 4th level one. Shape water is just the cantrip. Shape water is a 5-foot cube.
So that's not going to work.
You can choose one square of this thing and try and splash it up against them.
Sorry, do anything as a. I've got Create or Destroy Water, but I don't know that that's going to be strong enough either.
Yeah, do you have, with your gong, have you used your gong?
Oh, yeah.
I think you used it yesterday for the fire thing, but
We did long
with your
rest.
gong, do you have control water as one of those things?
Just water.
I didn't give you control water because you're not high enough warlock yet to have 4th level spells.
Okay, so I've got nothing. What about a fog cloud to just steer them the wrong way?
Might be worthwhile.
Oh, fog cloud.
Yeah, just distract their eyes.
Fog cloud comes out, and as they're steering them, this guy's shouting orders to the people at the back who are steering it in. They were starting to hoist the sails to prevent so that they don't go slamming into port. They're bringing them up so that they're just steering it in with oars and rudders and stuff now. But you did catch them alight as they were hoisting them, so now they're like, oh fuck, we're putting the sails away, but they're also on fire.
Good.
And as they are distracted with the fog cloud, they're going to just kind of have to sail blind now.
I cast a thunderclap.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Run off right down to the end. Thunderclap doesn't do a heck of a lot because, again, it's a cantrip, so not very powerful, but it might do something.
1d6 thunder damage.
Let's have a look. Range of
100 feet.
range of 100 feet, range of 5 feet, but it can be heard up to 100 feet.
Oh.
So only damages. It's only loud enough to damage somebody within 5 feet of you. So you do that and you burst Bubla's eardrums.
So it doesn't do anything.
It'll go bang, and it'll just make a big loud noise. Okay. You might scare them away if they're crows. actually, one of them is. One of them's a kenku.
Oh, great!
Oh, good.
All the pirates are coming. Don't worry, I will cast my big thunderclap.
Sorry, I can't hear you after you just burst my eardrum.
I was trying to burst their eardrums, but I think they barely even heard me. Isn't that funny? I thought they would be but you're more than what they are.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Are you saying sorry? I'm just trying to lip read you now.
You do thunderclap, and the crow goes, and it takes off.
Yay!
But he forgets that Kenku can't fly, and he dives overboard. All right, you've taken out the Kenku with thunderclap.
Great.
Scare
I
crow.
love it.
They're driving blind. Is there anything you can do?
I mean, not really, because I can't see them in the fog cloud, so I can't really.
Sorry.
You can see
It's all good.
with the momentum of their sail, this is now poking out of the fog
I
cloud
can't
again.
see
So you'll see
anybody on board.
you'll see somebody on board. You can ready, and it'll just.
I'll do the ready action.
All right, so it'll sail again at the end of your turn. It's now getting into port, and you can now see the people on the front of the ship.
Right, so is ready action considered like a bonus?
Ready is your action.
Is
but
my
it doesn't matter.
yeah, sorry. I use my
We're not fully in turn order. It's loose.
bonus action for Slayer's Prey.
Awesome. Just one of these guys.
Old mate.
You do recognise that one as one of the crew that you know. Find my details of Tides Terror.
This is a real choice right now in engaging in combat. I guess.
Cressy is his name. Cressy is just one of the crew. He's not one of the
can I switch
mages.
Do I recognise out of these
let's
two
see,
if
you
someone's
do
a major?
recognise those geezers. The Kenku was the bosun. So the bosun is overboard. You recognise just these are just regular
What's a
crewmen.
bosun?
Man, don't ask me about the specific ins and outs of the crew and it's very. What I've learned from getting deep dives into boat crews over the years of DMing is that it's very fluid and difficult to explain. The first mate, the quartermaster, the bosun. Like some people will say, "Oh, bosuns are only doing these tasks," but on a ship, everybody's going to chip in with a little bit of everything, so it makes it a little bit hard to understand.
Bosuns are like on the deck, putting out the anchor, putting out the water toys for the guests. Yeah, is what I've learnt from below deck. Mediterranean.
Yeah, that's another thing that makes it very difficult to learn because, like, if you try and learn what does a bosun do on the ship, you've got to pass through all of the stuff of like modern day bosuns, and to try and get to like medieval bosun or pirate bosuns, which would have been different jobs entirely, and then the jobs have evolved over the years.
I'm a little bit hesitant to
this guy,
attack them
is a very proficient swashbuckler. That's his kind of main job. On the crew, he's just kind of a crewman, but he is one of the first to jump aboard and start hacking at people when.
All right, well,
which
let's
is why he's
attack
up the front.
him. Let's go for him.
Same as this guy. He's more of a brutish, like hacking with an axe. This guy's more of a swashbuckler.
All right, so Slayer's Prey against the swashbuckler dude.
Yeah, it's quite a team.
There is.
It's a 9 plus, what am I doing? Bow, probably, because I'm very far away, which is like 4, 9, 10, 11.
Wait, dude.
13?
13 is enough to hit. Roll damage.
Sorry, 1 second. I forget every single time.
Are these guys undead? Are they all undead? Do they have little sparkies behind their eyes?
I mean, maybe, but you can't really see them. They're just emerging from a fog. Make a perception check out of combat, out of turn.
Oh man, 10.
Oh, it's 1d8
plus.
Perception.
It ain't good. Yeah, it's 10
what
total.
Are you struggling with?
That is a d8.
That's a d10.
Can I also have that idea and perceive?
Sure. What'd you get?
10.
Can't tell from this distance.
8.
That's your Slayer's Prey d6, is it?
Wait, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing? Can I help?
Oh my god, sorry guys. My
Can
brain
I
is
help?
cooked.
What's happening?
22.
So I'm trying to. So I rolled damage.
You can
and I
see.
hit,
It looks like they're all mortal, all living.
and it hit, and this is the most. And I'm swiping, and so Slayer's Prey is one takes. So that's the extra damage. So there's 8 extra damage, and I have to roll with my.
Slayer's Prey. This is your regular damage, isn't it? Slayer's Prey is a d6.
Oh, sorry.
The Monopoly dice.
Yeah,
is it a d8? Does it say d8?
Oh, you know at this point. 4. But then my longbow is a 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, this is your longbow.
Yeah.
D8 plus 1, so 9 points of longbow damage.
Yes, sorry, I got very confused.
And then Slayer's Prey is an extra d6 damage, so there's your Slayer's Prey extra damage.
Great.
So 9 plus 4, 13 points of damage.
Great.
You fire it off at this guy, you strike him, he is not looking well from that. He's bloodied, and because he took more than half his hit points in a single round, he might take the same thing in that one. So he's going to go into some sort of massive damage shock from it.
Massive damage.
As you did before. 2 is really not good for him. Okay, he drops to 0 hit points, but he is stable. So he's not dying, but he is stable.
Yeah.
You've hit him through something vital. And as he goes, Cyrus, wasn't it? Captain Cyrus, we're approaching the port. And he stabs him through under the arm as he's going out with his sword, ready to go.
That'll teach you for flourishing.
The pain suddenly knocks him unconscious.
Okay.
Then they are moving into port. They are now close enough to start jumping across, so I'll get initiative officially from you guys. Make a diving attack. Not great. And bites down in, and then interesting. Arrow has blood now.
Oops.
Fireball! Oh my goodness! We can do it!
Long story short, you take 31 damage.
No!
So like,
way!
Merch, we've got it. VLDL.shop. You can shop the entire D&D collection, of which these tees are part of it. I don't know about you, man, but I think that t-shirts are just too crazy these days, and all they need is some simple, beautiful text.
They need the words of the thing that you like.
That's it.
Show your support for them.